So we got this image here. It shows a 600 millimeter square column. Now note that it's 600 by 600. It's not a 600 millimeter square. We've got a 60 kilonewton weight. That is 200 millimeters from the face of the column. So from this face here. So you can see that we got like sort of from our axis, it's going to be 300 plus 200 for our moments. So 300 plus 200 gives us this 500 eccentric distance. Our P is 60 kilonewtons. It's saying ignore the weight of the column, which is normally the case in the first year. Next year you'll be starting to consider the weight of the column. So we got our stress. I'm going to make compression positive. Now we have our force is 60,000 newtons. Our area is 600 times by 600. We've got our Z, BD squared over 6. That's 600 cubed over 6. And we've got our moment is force times the distance. That's 60,000 times by the distance 500. So we're putting everything in newtons and everything in millimeters. What you will find, you should have an answer when you have a go. Stick in the calcs into your calculator. You should have minus 0.666. So you've got an evil tension side on the left, and then you have a stress of plus 1.0 newtons per millimeter squared on the right hand side. Most people, if you were designing a column and there was a load at the top, you tend to think, well, we should just design it in steel or concrete. Could you design it in concrete if there's a tension side to it? Concrete has like a tensile strength. It's only about 10% of the concrete strength. And then we've got a tension on this side. That tension would mean that there's some lift. So we're actually going to have to hold down that side. It's mostly going to be compression all the way down, but it could be possible that there's going to be a tension uplift. I find a lot of times you use something holding down bolts. If it's steel, or you find that there's reinforcement that connects your column to the foundations to make sure it's not going to be tipping over due to any tension on a particular side. So work through those values, put them in your calculator. You should come up with those.